In this video, we will write a code to find or to count the number of vowels in a string. That is, we will give a string as an input and the program will count the number of vowels in that string, and that will be printed on the screen. For example, let us take a string which is apple, and clearly we can see that there are two vowels in apple. One is A and the second one is E. And so after giving apple as an input, the program must give 2 as the number of vowels, and this is what we have to write. We need to write the logic for doing this. So let's start. Firstly, we will include the iostream header, so writing #include iostream, and after that we will use standard string using namespace std. Now we will start the main function. So int main, return type of main function is int. In main function we firstly declared a string named str, so writing string str semicolon, and after that we will ask the user to enter the string. So cout enter a string, and we will take the string through cin, so cin str. Now as we have to count the number of vowels in a string, so we need to traverse, or we need to check each character of the string, and for that we need a variable, because the characters of a string are stored just like an array having the starting index as 0. So for that we are initializing a loop variable I with 0, and there will be a count variable also to count the number of vowels. So for that also we are initializing count with 0. Now the logic is simple. We will move to each character one by one, starting from the first character, and we will match it with the sky values of all the 5 vowels, both uppercase vowel or lowercase vowel, and if that matches, then that will be a vowel, and if that matches, we will increase the value of count by 1, and doing this until we not reach the end of the string. This will give us the required number of vowels. For this we will be using while loop, and in the condition part of the while loop we will write str of I is not equal to null. This means that the while loop will keep running until we reach the last character that is null character of the string. And in the while loop we will have to check each character if it is a vowel or not, and for that we will be using the sky values of the vowels and the sky value of the character of the string. So if str of I is equal to single character A, that is if the sky value of character at ith index of the string is equal to the sky value of A, then this means that both characters are same, and hence that one is a vowel. Similarly for E, similarly for I and O and U, and these all are for lowercase vowel. Remember, the vowels can be in uppercase as well, and for that we will have to use another if block, or we will have to write that condition in the single if block also. And you can see that we have used logical OR operator between the conditions, because we know that if any one of the condition is true, that is if either the character is equal to A or E or I or O or U, then that will be a vowel, and hence the overall condition of if block will be true. And if that is the case, then we will increase the value of count by 1. And this is for lowercase vowels. Similarly for uppercase vowels we can write another if block, in fact another else if block, and where we can do similar things, just we will match the sky value of uppercase vowels, and the logic will be same. Now after checking the first character of the string at index 0, we need to increase the value of I, and hence we increase it at the end of the while loop body. So we write I plus plus there, and after that outside the loop we write cout number of vowels is given by count variable. And finally we write the return statement, return 0, as the main function was having return type as int. Now let's run the program. So it is asking for the user to enter the string. So let's assume we write here apple. So here you can clearly see that number of vowels is equal to 2. Let's give another input. This time we give umbrella as input string. So clearly you can see that there are three vowels. Let's run one more time, and here we give ear as input, and you can see that here there are two vowels, E and A. Now let us understand that how this is happening, how the program is calculating the number of vowels. Firstly, you can see that the first character in ear is small e, that is lowercase e. So initially I is equal to 0, and str of I means the first character, the index of a first character is 0. So str of 0 means the first character of the string, which is small e. And here if you look at the condition of while loop, is str of 0, that is small e, is not equal to null character. Yes, the condition is true. So the control moves inside the while loop, and in the if block condition, you can see that str of 0, that is small e, is equal to small e. So that matches, and all are logical or. So if any one condition is true, that the whole condition will be assumed as true. So count plus plus, and hence now count becomes 1. Now the I plus plus means the value of I increases by 1, so the I becomes 1 now, and we are here at second character, that is small a. Again while loop, the condition of while loop is true, so we move into the while loop body, and here if condition is also true, so again count plus plus, so count becomes now 2, and I plus plus means I becomes 2. Now str of 2 means small r, and small r, again the condition of while loop is true, but the condition of if block is not true, and hence there is no count plus plus, and I plus plus becomes 3. Now str of 3 means there is no character, so that is ending with null character, and str of 3 means null character. Now condition of while loop, you can see that str of 3, that is null character, is not equal to null character. No, this is false, because null character is equal to null character. So we get out of while loop, and cout will print the value of count. Thanks for watching.